The Middle Ages, the most misunderstood ages in the history of the world. What was its political landscape, wars, economy, and religion? Let's find out today in this video. There were three major factions in the Middle Ages. First, we have the Byzantine Empire, representing the Orthodox Church. Second, we have the Holy Roman Empire and the Papal States. These two factions represent the Catholic Church. Finally, we have the Islamic Caliphate, representing the Muslim world. All of them fought bitter wars to dominate the world, and at the end of the Middle Ages, there were no clear winner. Most of the wars that happened in Europe were fought because of disputes between monarchs, and surprisingly, religious wars were rare back in the Middle Ages. There were, of course, religious wars like the Spanish Reconquista and the Crusades, and not to forget the bitter Roman-Islamic rivalry. In the modern era, however, religious wars was more prominent, like the 30 Years' War. Some alliances and rivalries from the Middle Ages are still intact, like the Turco-Greek rivalries and the Anglo-Portuguese alliance. Tactics varied from east to west. The Western fighting style depended on shock cavalry, heavy infantry, and large fortifications. The Eastern fighting style was very different. The Eastern warriors used fast-moving light cavalry, ambush tactics, mounted or dismounted archery, and hit-and-run tactics. Some notable units: the Byzantine Varangian Guard, the German Teutonic Knights, the English longbowmen, and the Egyptian Mamluks. Economy in the Middle Ages were very simple, especially in the early Middle Ages. You traded your natural resources with your allies, plucked your enemies, and that's it. But during the Crusades, the Eastern and Western worlds discovered each other's culture. Islamic innovations found themselves in Europe, like textiles, navigation tools, and many translations. In the Middle Ages, religion and politics were basically the same, with minor differences, of course. For example, the Holy Roman emperors and popes usually fought between each other to dominate and have more power. But in the Byzantine Empire and the Islamic Caliphate, religious disputes were rare, especially in the Byzantine Empire, where the Byzantine emperor was the head of the Orthodox Church. In the Islamic world, however, especially in the late era, sometimes you had the religious disputes between Shia and Sunni groups. That's it for this video. Next time we will discuss the 16th century. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. See you next time.